Good evening, everybody. Still working on the intro. I've been editing it and trying to fix it so that I can get my fun song that Umpty created with all my lyrics in it. But I'm working on it tonight. I have Frog Pop Fanatic on. He is based out in Oregon. I'm in Michigan. What's your weather like right now? Like I feel like we're in the same like upper region of the U.S., but you're coastal or more coastal than I am. So what's your weather like right now?
It's been raining for days, but today it finally cleared up. And actually, right now, the sun is shining and it's beautiful. And it's supposed to be beautiful and sunny for the next 4 or 5 days. But it's been nothing but rain for a while here.
It yes, I said Umpty. Hi Umpty, how are you? It I need the rain, so if you want to send that my way, please do. It's what I need for work, but it warmed up here today. So we had snow on Sunday and today it was like 65 degrees and beautiful.
Yeah, it's kind of been like that here too. It sounds like we're having similar weather to you. It's gorgeous and sunny and 60 degrees for a few days, and then the temperature drops, and then we're freezing cold, rain, cold, and then the temperature warms up for a few days, then it drops for a few days, and it's just been doing that for about a month and a half now. This winter has been very weird.
Yeah, ours was really mild, and so
Mhm.
we've actually been busier than we should be at this time of year, which is a good thing for me. But I'm hoping that it continues on that way, and we don't do the same trend that we had last spring, where it was like super dry, and so we'll see what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, ours has been very mild for the most part, but we had one week which was the coldest we've ever been. We dropped down to like 17 degrees, which never happens here. Everything froze, ice storm, everything, and that was the week of Comic-Con, of
Oh,
course. But we had a horrible week. Cold. I've lived here for 20 years. We've never been that cold in my 20 years here, but it was about 5 days we were in the teens.
really?
Yeah. And then suddenly it warmed up again. But yeah, we had the coldest week we've ever had this winter.
I think the coldest we ever had was overnight, and I think we got close to zero, maybe -2. That was like one night. Hey Trent, hey Caitlin, how are you? Um, that
Hey,
was about it though. It was for the most part we were way above. Yeah, TMNT. I have my little bits up here somewhere. I think they're right there. So I am so glad that we could finally do this, and we're in some of the same groups. Mama J, how are you?
hey, Mama
Uh,
J.
we're in some of the same groups and
Mhm.
in chats and stuff like that, but we haven't really got to talk one on one, and we're both like avid Handmade by Robots collectors. But when you were a kid, what was the first thing that you remember collecting?
Well, my name kind of says it. Frogs. I've been drawn to frogs since I was a little kid. I started collecting frogs when I was a little kid. I've loved frogs my whole life. So really, frogs. It's nothing pop culture or anything, but frogs is what I started collecting. And pop culture wise, it was Puppet Master in my teenage years.
See, I started when I was first thing I remember collecting was strawberry shortcake dolls.
Well, I
I
guess,
had
yeah,
all the little
technically when I was a
Simpsons,
kid, I collected He-Man figures and Turtles figures, but
turtles.
those were
Yeah,
more just to play with than collect.
I don't think I knew the difference back then. For
Yeah.
me, it was as soon as you got a blister pack of something, whether it was an action figure or a Hot Wheels car or something, it was you had to get it out because you had to have the cool one, and we had all the ramps built for the Matchbox cars and races and everything else. Hey, Christina Payne, how are you? Chase, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Um, so frogs, was it actual like glass ones, like the rubber frogs with the squeakers in it, or like can you elaborate a little bit on like what type of frogs that you collected?
Pretty much anything. I still have them. I've got stuffed animal frogs. I collect anything Funko that's a frog. If it has a frog in it, a Funko, I buy it. Just little statues, little figures. My desk here in front of me where I work is covered in frogs. I've got tons of frogs in my desk, but it's just
Oh, that's cool.
anything frog. I love frogs. I've got 3 frogs tattooed on me. I'm going to be working on more frog tattoos here. I'm actually working with a tattoo artist right now on a whole frog sleeve that I'm going to be doing.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just
I haven't been brave enough to do the sleeve yet. I do have, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6 tattoos right now. But yeah, I haven't been brave enough to do like full art, but that's gonna be cool. That'll be interesting to see how you mix that all together.
yeah, I'm excited. I can kind of show. I've got to start. This was one of my very first tattoos, and I want to do something with this and just continue it all the way down my arm.
Well, Caitlin says she doesn't want to see my bits, or I'd show you mine, but I have 3 tramp stamps on the back. But they're
Oh,
all suns. They're
they're
all
all
suns.
suns.
Yeah. So explain to me the Puppet Master. Now, what was it about that, and what kind of collectibles do you have now, or what's your collection entail?
Well, for me, I've loved horror. I've loved horror since I was a little kid. My mom tells stories of when I was 6 years old. I was obsessed with the birds, and I would always want to watch the birds. And I just grew up watching horror. And Puppet Master came out, the first Puppet Master, and I became obsessed. I loved that first Puppet Master. I was, I think, 12 or 13 when it came out, and the video store down the street from us, they let kids rent R-rated movies. They did not care. So I rented Puppet Master, I don't know how many times as a kid, and bring it home and watching it. And I was a latchkey kid, so I was always home alone. So I rented tons of other horror movies too, but I kept going back to Puppet Master. I love it. And not just Puppet Master, but I love killer dolls. I just obsessed with killer dolls and clowns. Those are the two things I'm obsessed with. But something about the puppets and the Puppet Master movies. I just loved the first one, and then the second one came out the next year, and it was just as good. And then a few years later, figures started coming out, and I thought they looked really neat. So I bought a couple and bought more and bought more. And you'll see in a little bit, I've got quite the Puppet Master collection now.
I am ashamed to admit I do not believe I've ever seen one of those movies. This is how I watch horror movies. Any horror movie. That's how bad I am, and I jump or I have a blanket over my head. It's so bad. Is it the characters themselves? Was it the plot of that movie? See, I was more drawn to like the jump scares with like Michael Myers and things like that when I did watch horror.
So I like the jump scares and I like the psychological, but I like gore. I love gore in my horror movies. And Full Moon, which is the company that makes Puppet Master and lots of other movies, they're good with the kills, and but just the special effects with the puppets too. I love the way the puppets moved and the story. I love the story of the puppets because I don't give away too much, but they weren't necessarily bad. They started out as good characters, and throughout the series, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, depending on who's controlling them. But I just really like the story of it, and it starts out back in World War II, and the Nazis and the puppets are helping to fight the Nazis, and it's a really cool story, really cool special effects. I don't know. I just love the puppets. I love the look of the puppets, and I was just always drawn to them, especially my favorite Blade.
Okay. Yeah, I think I will watch them as long as it's daylight out and I have someone else that I can hide behind in case I need to. But I will check it out because that does make it sound cool. And I'm very big into World War II stuff. So like I loved like Memphis Belle and Saving Private Ryan and all that kind of stuff. And so anything that has like an arch to that time period would be interesting to me as well. So that's good to know.
Yeah, and it delves into the World War II and the Nazis and the war quite a bit throughout this series. So yeah, it's really good. I definitely check it out. I'm curious to see what you think about it.
Yeah, like when I told Mary, because somewhere is Annabelle, and I absolutely did not want to buy that Annabelle. Like, hey Mary, how are you? I did not want to buy it. And as soon as I got it in my house, and I have the mini up there somewhere, I was like, nope, you're going on the shelf. I don't want to touch you. But I am doing something very, very cool with one of the killer clowns for Dave's auction. So you'll have to check that out. I did take one of the killer clown handmade by robots, and I've done something with that. So
Ooh, I can't wait to see
if
that.
you're into clowns, then we'll see what you think. I bought it in the scratch and dent, and I was like, well, let's do something with this because I already had them. So we'll
Yeah,
see how that
I'm
goes.
obsessed with clowns. I love clowns. I've got a whole clown section in my house, which you will see eventually. But yeah, I love clowns. Killer clowns, puppet or Pennywise. I'm obsessed with them.
Yeah, and see, like you're talking about like the two things that a lot of people like don't get into. Like, there's a lot of
Yeah.
people that are scared of clowns. I've never been
Oh
scared of
yeah.
clowns. I mean, I don't get it, but obviously, I'm scared of wolves. So like Thriller, when the Thriller video first came out and the whole werewolf part, I started crying and ran home. I didn't even see the end of Thriller the first time because that freaked me out. And I have no idea why. But even actual, I'm better now. I'm better now, guys. I'm better now. Actual wolves, like when I would see them on, like National Geographic or whatever, then or Mutual of Omaha when they did the old nature specials, the wolves freaked me out, and I have no idea why.
Yeah, I have a couple of friends who won't even come to my house. They won't. They're afraid of clowns. They don't like clowns. They will not come to my house.
Now, have you ever had anything move, do something weird, show up it was on the floor the next morning or anything like that?
It's fun. It kind of just actually happened earlier today. I work at home. I'm always here at home, and I'm sitting here working. All of a sudden, bang! A thing fell off a shelf. I don't know how it fell off. It fell off the shelf. Things like that happen occasionally, and I always hear from people, "Oh, your dolls are coming to life." I'm like, "Yeah, they're not killing me, so I'm fine with that."
I
Just watch out if you break into my house.
I've been afraid to like come in here and then like Annabelle has moved off the shelf or something. I mean, she's in her box, so I kind of keep the like you're in your little cage or whatever. But yeah, I keep waiting for her to show up somewhere that it's not supposed to be. And I have this really creepy photo of, and it's huge. It's like this big, of my great grandparents on my mom's side, and no one would take it, and I didn't want to sell a family photo even though they're like like they're almost like the kind you could get at Spencer's. Like, you're looking at them straight on, they look like, and then if you turn just slightly like lenticular, then all of a sudden they have like the big faces, and
Those
people are
ones,
like,
yeah.
why do you have this hanging in your living room when it doesn't match anything else in your house? And I'm like, oh, they're family, so I don't know what else to do with them. I don't know what else to do with them. So you obviously also collected Funko.
Mhm. Huge Funko, yeah.
Huge Funko guy. And what got you into collecting Funko? What do you remember? What your first Funko that you ever?
Well, it was actually a bunch of them. It was Comic Con here in Portland. Back then, it wasn't Fan Expo. It was called Wizard World Comic Con. And it was Wizard World Comic Con in 2013. And these cute little figures, I thought they looked really neat. I ended up buying, I don't know, it was like 20 or 25 that Comic Con weekend. So there's really not a one, there's a whole bunch. But it started out with horror. The horror figures. I really started out mainly only collecting horror, and then they came out Ninja Turtles, and that's my number one fandom of anything. And so then I bought the Ninja Turtle ones, and they started coming out the other ones. But yeah, my first ones was Ghostface, which I still have it. I paid $8.95 for my Ghostface back in the day. I still have a little
Wow.
price sticker on it, which is really cool. Some other ones that are big grails now, I paid $8.95 back in my first Comic Con. And so it's really cool that I started way back then and I have some of these really cool grails that were super cheap.
Yeah, when you can get them for retail, it's amazing. Hey, Mark
Hmm.
and Marisol, how are you? Um,
Oh, hey,
so you
Marisol.
expanded from there. How big would you say that your Funko collection?
Well, I have everything categorized together, but I have about 220-ish handmade by robots. So that would put my Funko collection right about 2,200, 2,300.
Oh wow, okay. I
Yeah.
have about half of that still, and ooh, that makes me mad. She said that. Oh, because you got that at retail. Uh,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and I have now kind of gotten away from them pops themselves. I still love the sodas. And then today I was messing around, but I took one of the Cylon rewinds from Battlestar Galactica, and I have a chroming pen. So I made him look like an actual Cylon now. So he's, like the shiny chrome and everything else. And so I like the smaller figures, mainly for space. And I'm like you. I have the newer Ninja Turtles. I would love to have the old ones, the OG ones. I think the only one that I have Donatello, just the regular Donatello, and I have Rocksteady somewhere. I think those are the only two OG ones that I have. Hey,
Rocksteady's a good one.
yeah, but the box was damaged. I think I got it in a waffle or something, and I don't think I realized how bad the box was damaged. Or did I? I don't know if I still have him or not. I think I do. I'm not really sure. I don't see him right now. But with the Ninja Turtles, I've also gotten into other things. So I do have the Ninja Turtle, the T-shirt that came in the Turtle Van, but that's signed. The box is signed, and then I have a ton of Ninja Turtle slabs that are signed, and I have art cards and things like that are Ninja Turtles. These.
Oh, those are cool.
I have like the whole box set of this. Was like an art card set. They're like super thick, so and they're all the different artists did some.
Wow, those are cool. Yeah, I love anything Ninja Turtles. That's wow, those are cool.
Who's your favorite?
Well, my favorite turtle is Michelangelo for sure.
Oh, okay,
he's always been my favorite. Yeah, my favorite color is orange ever since I was a little kid because of Michelangelo. I've always loved orange. Wow, these cards are awesome,
aren't they? Yeah, I love those. Trent said he's getting a signed Super Shredder next weekend.
Ooh, that's cool. I've got a signed Super Shredder in my collection. I've got multiple signed pops. None that I got myself. I purchased elsewhere. So that's really cool. You're getting it yourself, Trent.
Jim Laird and a bunch of the other guys. In fact, actually, both of them that I have the big hits of the art card box were both near me, and I don't remember where I was, but I wasn't able to go to that Comic-Con that weekend. I think we had like a birthday party or something going on, so I couldn't go down there. But Jim Laird is the one that I think I have his art card, and then I have a bunch of these wax packs too.
Oh yeah, I've got a bunch of those that I just bought. I'm waiting for the right time to open, but I just recently got a bunch of those wax packs in a Whatnot auction, really cheap.
Which is weird, but I also have a bunch of them that aren't open. I have a different one down here on this shelf. Hang on, I'll grab it.
Yeah, got mine right here.
The original Turtles too.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I just randomly got some packs at a sale online. And yeah, I got these two.
Oh, nice. So that's like this one, but it's almost the same cover art on that pack.
Yeah, it's a little different. Yeah. And then I got some from the Turtles movie, which is really cool. These two from the Turtles movie.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have any of those. I don't think I do.
Haven't opened them yet. I'm gonna maybe open them on my YouTube one day. I don't know. They're just sitting here. I don't really do a lot of cards, but I've recently started getting into them with Killer Clowns cards, and now I'm starting to look at other cards.
So the Killer Clowns cards, are they all based on the movies? Are there different series on those? Do you have parallels and like rare ones, numbered ones, or anything that like sports cards? Or
I'm learning a lot about cards because of these Killer Clowns cards. But yeah, there's multiple versions of each card. Each one is more rare than the last. Then there's like really super rare gemstone cards and numbered cards, and yeah, there's really rare ones. The rarest one I have a 1 in 10 Killer Clowns card, which is really cool. There's only 10 of this card, and I've got one of them, which that was awesome. And I've got a couple 25 count, a couple 50, and a bunch of 99 count cards.
Now the gemstone ones, they actually have like a little chip of a gemstone on them, or are they just called that because of a color?
Yeah, because of the color. They're actually right here. I'm gonna grab them. I've got all this stuff set aside, ready to talk about. So yeah, this is one of the 99 count ones. So they have little gemstone reflections on them. I don't know how well that's able to see
Oh
that.
yeah, so it's like an emerald green color.
Yeah. And so the emerald green ones are the 99 count cards. And then, whoops, I grabbed the right thing. Then,
Trent says I bought some TMNT Chinese cards, but they are of the live action movies. I did pull a gold medal card from it though.
ooh, that sounds cool. Yeah, this one, the 10 count is the gold one, which is, or is the, yeah, is the gold one. Here's the gold one, which is just a 10 count card. And then they're numbered on the back, where this one is number 3 of 10.
That's awesome.
I was so stoked pulling that card.
Now, see, I liked the Killer Clowns movies when I was a kid because I don't know, it didn't freak me out. Like I almost thought they were kind of funny.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's kind of more of a horror comedy for the most part. It's not really scary.
No, and they're just so silly and like the things that they did and the oversized weapons and you know that kind of stuff, and then driving the ice cream truck and so it wasn't like
And
it
the
was like
popcorn guns. Yeah.
yeah, oh yeah, the popcorn gun. Oh, that one's cool. Is that like that's like ruby red? What is that, like a 25?
Yep, that's a 25 count. Yep. Yeah, I
Wow.
really like that one. So yeah, I've just been fully obsessed with them. I've got 2 binders going. One binder has the common card and the vintage card and the hollow card. And then another binder is full of the cosmic hollow cards, which is another special hollow card. And then all of the numbered stuff are in little hard cases.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I that's what I was trying to find is I don't know what I did with those 2 cards. I was going to show them to you because they're both in hard cases. One is an actual one of the artists drew on the front, and then the other one was signed by Jim Laird. And I have no idea where my Ninja Turtle. I know I have one slab back here somewhere that's signed. I love them. I love the art on the comics, and especially the older comics, and that's what I'm putting up on the wall. Kevin Eastman, and you know, I've loved Ninja Turtles since they first came out, and so I have probably 5 or 6 different signed Eastman slabs.
That's cool. I would love to meet Kevin Eastman. I've got to find a con one day where he is at. I want to meet him so bad. That would be so cool.
Now, have you seen him on Whatnot?
I haven't actually seen him on Whatnot, but I can't remember what stream it is that streamer that he does a lot of stuff with. I never saw him on it, but I bought some stuff from them that he signed and had authentication with it, but I've never actually seen him on it.
Yeah, he was on the night that I got the t-shirt box, and I think I only paid like $15 or something, $20 for that t-shirt box autographed by him. And oh, Trent says he's got his first Eastman slab coming in the mail any day.
Oh, that's cool.
And he wasn't actually physically signing things at the time, but he was talking and he was signing some things. I think he must have been at a con with these people or something. But I don't, you know, like I said, I'm the same. My TMNT goes Michelangelo, Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello.
Okay, you're almost the same order as me. Mine is Michelangelo, Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael.
And mine switches now and then, but some of the newer stuff that they've done with the Wrath, and I don't know, there's something about the red that I don't know. It's like, you know, that empowerment red kind of a thing. You know, when I'm trying to lead a meeting or something like that, I always wear red.
But that's awesome to hear you say that, because I do the same thing. I don't care about the numbers on those. It has to be in that order of the turtle. So I've got multiple sets of turtles, and they're always set up in that order.
So do you have like the old original, like the glow set of the, you know, the multi-pack? And
I wish I had that original Amazon glow pack. That would be so cool. I don't have those, and I don't have the old metallic turtles either. Those are just way too expensive.
I had a grayscale one for a while, and it was graded, but I ended up selling that to Cord because Cord is a huge TMNT fan, and I knew I was one of those things where if I can't get them all, I didn't know if I wanted them, so I was like, here, you can have it. You want it? It's yours.
Yeah, I've got one grayscale one also, but it's the cheap one. The other grayscales are really expensive, but there's one that's affordable. That's the one I have, and I'm kind of like you. I keep looking at two. I want the others, but I also can't get rid of it. I love turtles. I can't get rid of it.
So when did you break into Handmade by Robots?
I was very beginning. When I started collecting them, they only had the big box. That was it. They haven't even switched to a smaller box yet. I'm an OG Handmade by Robots collector. When I first got my figure, looked them up, I couldn't find anything on them either. I couldn't find any information really about them. There was no Instagram page for them, no nothing. Finally, a little bit later, there was an Instagram page. I remember I was one of the first 300 followers on their Instagram page when I started following it and reached out to Mary. The first box that was smaller came out. I questioned it. I had Mary talking to me about why she reduced the box size. And yeah, no, I'm an OG. I've been collecting since the very beginning. I went into Suncoast, which is gone now. I think they've all become FYEs now, but it was Suncoast, and I walked in and they had Leatherface and Hannibal Lecter sitting on the shelf, and I just thought it was so cute, especially the Hannibal Lecter. I love the look of the Hannibal Lecter. I'm not going to bring the box down, but I got my loose figure here. But I absolutely love the look of it, and I had to have it. And so I bought the Leatherface since it was sitting there too. And then eventually I found the Ghost Face, and then I started realizing there's other ones that they came out with. So I started hunting down the other ones and buying them on eBay and Mercari, wherever I can find them. And yeah, I don't know. It was seeing them in the store. There was just something different. I was obsessed with Funko at that time, but I loved how different this looked. And the looking like a knit figure was a really cool idea, I thought.
I've always tried to think back, and it took a while for me to actually find any of them in any of the stores around here. Even though I'm in a big metro area, I wish that I would have known about them when they first came out. I mean, I was in Walmart. I would go back into the Walmart sections and look for, Funko Pops and everything else, but I don't remember seeing Slimer. I don't remember seeing Stay Puft. I mean, I have all the big box ones now, but I don't remember. And I wish there was something that would have caught my eye. And it actually took Ralphie to catch my eye, and then Sloth, because the Sloth is my favorite character from the Goonies. And so, whereas you caught it because it was horror, it took something of one of my favorite movie lines to catch my eye. But then once it caught my eye, I went from 0 to 200 and like in no time. It started off, I had like 10, and then it was just rapidly picking them up left and right. It's harder and harder now to stay complete.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably 10 or 15 short of complete right now. Not including like the chases. Like I don't have the chase of Daryl Dixon or the chase of the dog.
I know, me too either. I want those so bad though.
Yes, Caitlin's right. Eric showed us the Ghostface early on, and I was on the live stream with him, but because it was horror, it didn't click in my brain.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, if it wasn't for Handmade by Robots, I probably wouldn't have anything horror in my collection whatsoever, which I know. I mean, we're polar opposites when it comes to that, but yeah. I have them, and I love the Ghostface. I really do. I think that's adorable, and that was like a big movie when I was in college and everything else. And we would, we had people running around with Ghostface masks. We had football players living next door to us, and so that was like one of their fun games.
So, yeah.
Yes, Mama J, you sent Eric that FYE Ghostface. That's the silver one.
That's the only Ghostface I don't have two of. I have two of every ghost face because they're in box and out of box, but I was never able to get a duplicate of the FYE ghost face. And I really need to get a second one of that because I don't have, that's the only one I don't have out of box.
There was one that was on Mercari for the longest time, but it didn't have the sticker on it. And so I questioned it, and she had a really high price on it. And I ended up finding another one that was in box with sticker. At the time, we also, one of my friends in Florida actually ended up finding a couple of them in store still, and was able to pick those up and get some out to people, because it literally, they've been around for what, 4 years now, 5 years now, 6 years now, something like that. But if you think about it, they really didn't blow up until about 2 years ago. It went crazy. I think there were only 20 different figures out or something when I started collecting them, and now there's hundreds.
Yeah, back when my son and I started collecting, there was the original 11, and that was it. And then started, but like you, I was trying to be complete. I love them. I wanted to be complete as I can. And then I talked about this with Mary Saul, but some of you don't know. And then they came out with Harry Potter ones, and like, yeah, I'm not going to be complete anymore. I always apologize when I say this to people, but I don't like Harry Potter. I just don't. I didn't want any of those figures. So once they came out with Harry Potter ones, I'm like, all right, I'm not going to be complete with Handmade by Robots now, but trying to be complete minus the Harry Potter ones.
I did get the Harry Potter ones, but my nephew, he should have been my kid. We're both into food, and we're both, into collecting things. He does Pokemon cards and stuff like that, but he read all of the Harry Potter books, and he's dressed like Harry Potter for Halloween. And so there's that reminder of
Caitlin.
Yeah, Caitlin. Never seen it. That's a reminder of him. And I do like the characters. I've read some of the books. Well, I should say I've listened to some of the books because I drive so much for work that I do a lot of audiobooks, but I do have all of those. I'm missing a couple of the Killer Clown. I don't have the ice cream truck. I need to get that one.
That's so cool.
I was going through trying to figure out what numbers I was missing. I don't know what I did with my book. But that's like what I've been doing, is going through and trying to figure out the sports ones. I have all of those. I'm kind of fanatical about that.
Yeah. I'm missing Davy Jones. That's the only sports one I'm missing, and I cannot find Davy Jones anywhere.
There were a few that came out right after the launch, and then I was fortunate enough that Allie at the time had told me that they were going to put them up on the website, and so I also had friends in the area at the time, and so they were going to pick one up for me if I needed it, but I ended up being able to order one. So
yeah, I have alerts on eBay and Mercari. If any are posted, I get alerted. And one got posted a couple weeks ago, but I was in the middle of a meeting and didn't see it. And when I saw it, I went onto Mercari and somebody else already bought it. I'm like, wow, just missed it. Somebody got it right before I did. So I have alerts on. As soon as another one gets posted, I'm hoping I can snag it.
And there's my little brother, my little Foxy. He sports at HMBR, my favorite robot flip. No, it's not. Let's face it. I mean, you flip so many different things. It's crazy, but you do a good job at it. I will say that.
And so speaking of the sports one, I mentioned to you, this is where I work. So when I work, this is my background. Everybody sees this in my background. I talk about it. Today, I was in a meeting with somebody from another company, and they mentioned that they went to a Seattle Kraken game. I'm like, oh. So I grabbed my buoy and I showed my buoy on camera, and she absolutely loved it. She didn't even know they existed. So now she's going to go and hunt down and find the Handmade by Robots buoy because now she really wants it.
Yeah, that one's cool too. That one's cute, and it kind of almost reminds me of like a character like out of Fraggles or a Muppet or something.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah, I got all my sports ones right there. That's what I keep looking at. They're all right there in a stack. I had to move my sports ones out from behind me because I ran out of room behind me. So a few things got moved into other sections, and the sports are now just right there.
They're over here. Yeah, I boxed up Funko to make room for Handmade by Robots.
I was in a 1-bedroom place for years. About 3 years ago, I moved into a 2-bedroom place so I could have a room for all my collectibles.
Yeah, there's a Canadian one and there's some other baseball team ones coming out as well.
Ooh, I'm excited for more baseball ones. Baseball is my favorite sport. I love baseball. I will buy all the sports ones, but I definitely want more baseball mascots.
Where are Mr. and Mrs. Well, Mr. Met's right here.
Yeah, I got Mr. and Mrs. Met. They're really cute.
I don't know what number she is. Oh, she's right here.
Did you find yours? I got mine right here.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
them. Much love to Foxy for getting me these.
Those are so cool. I love those.
These are the Teddy Roosevelt, super cute.
I love the Slugger. That Slugger one is really cute.
Yeah, Slugger. The Slugger one. He's adorable.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah, so I just got to hunt down that Davy Jones to have them all.
Well, they will be together, Fox. I just have to put them back up on the shelf because it's 72, 172, and 173. So because they're in numbered order, they stay together.
Yep.
How do you just do yours by fandom, your collection, or because I'm super anal about actually having them in numbered order?
Yeah, mine's by fandom. I like the fandom together. It constantly is getting rearranged behind me, but yeah, it's mostly by fandom. And I have like most of them are right here behind me. Then I got my sports ones there. All of my clowns are with just all of my clowns. So Handmade by Robots, Funko, NECA, Mego, anything clowns is together. And then all my DC ones are in another room because I have a whole Batman section. So all the Batman related villains and stuff are with my Batman section.
Couples do better separated. Dale says hello. So you have like a whole Batman section too, like caved out like Legos and everything.
I don't have a lot of Lego stuff. Legos is something I'm just starting to get into a little bit, but man, they're expensive. So I don't buy Legos very much. But yeah, I got a whole Batman section with all types of Batman figures. It's mostly Funko, as most of my collection is, but I do have some other random Batman figures too. And then, of course, the Handmade by Robots. Different versions, the 3 different versions of Batman they have, and then just some of the villains up there with them.
I can't wait to the old school, the 1966 Batman and the Batmobile and Catwoman and all and Penguin, all that stuff comes out. Oh,
I can't wait for those. Yeah, I'll have to redo it. I'm out of room in my Batman section, but when those come in, I'm going to have to do a whole reorganization of my Batman collection to fit all of those in it.
that Batmobile alone, they have done such a good job with the vehicles.
Yeah.
And, with the exception of the ice cream truck, which is a lot bigger, the fact that the DeLorean is itty bitty and the mystery machine. Oh my God.
The DeLorean. Let me get the protector
right
off. Now. I have all of mine in protectors too. I love these protectors. But yeah, the DeLorean is amazing.
Hey, I'll put you up big so everybody can see it. Whoops. The detail that they managed to do and still make it look like a knit toy is ridiculous. Yeah. Ridiculous.
So cool. I really wish I would have kept my duplicate of this to have one out of box, but eventually I'll get it. But this definitely goes right back in its protector.
I have to get some every time I go on the website to get some. They're sold out of them, but I have a few in. So like my Chase Pine Scented Chomp is in one,
Oh,
and well, the prototypes are in Funko cases with a little thing underneath them. The Hobby DB guy's in a hard stack, like almost like a card case, and then there's other ones. But I have a ton of signed ones too. Then I autographed ones like Danny. I got Danny to sign from well, it says Dr. Sleep on it, but Danny Lloyd to sign one. I've got Binks is signed. I want to put the Elvira with the card in a case together. They don't have cases for the big ones though, and I really would like to get someone to make cases for the bigger ones.
I know I would like a bigger one too, especially the Killer Clown and the Lock, Shock, and Barrel 3-pack. I really want to get a protector on that Lock, Shock, and Barrel.
Yeah, all the big ones I have are up top. So the 2-pack of the Killer Clowns, the 2-pack from Scooby Doo, the 3-pack, and then Fez.
Yeah,
and I like that they did him bigger.
Yeah, I love that big Fezzik. Yeah. You mentioned Elvira autograph. I was not lucky enough to get the orange autograph, but I did get the autograph chase on the red dress Elvira with the card.
Yeah, that's the one that I have as well.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I'm going to put this up here. If you guys have not already done so, you should go and enter. So if you can see down the bottom right-hand corner, Handmade by Robots announced today that they are doing a Chomp Proto giveaway. And I believe, based on that coloration right there, that this is the Hobby DB version, the glow that had the glitter on it. I think that's which prototype this is. Do you agree with me, or do you think it's a different one?
I would think based on the color, it would probably be that one. Yeah, because usually the prototypes have a majority or a good chunk of the prototype is the color it's going to be. So I would say so.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So that's even cooler because there were so few of those made. But if you have not entered, entry window closes March 17th, and then they'll contact by their account after that fact. But this is one, I think, how many entries are there now? There were only 100, like 204. There was 100, not even 100 and something like an hour ago. So, and then the photo challenges. Now, do you participate in all the photo challenges?
Oh yeah. Them? Yep. I won a prototype off of a previous photo challenge. I was a winner of a photo challenge. Yep.
Which prototype do you have?
I have it right here. I was so excited. I actually won this off of Marisol's photo challenge. So thank you, Marisol. I got Lock.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's my first prototype. I've never gotten a prototype before, and I was so happy to win this. It was so cool.
So look on the bottom. Are there little initials down there?
Is there what?
Is there little initials down there? Anything written on it?
No, I don't see anything. No, nothing written on it. She did send it to me with a little, I have it in the bottom of it's always with it, just a little thing to show it's real. But yeah, and then the little giveaway for it. But yeah, nothing written on it though. Is there usually something on it?
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out, because I don't know how many prototypes of each one. Like if there's, like that one, and then there's like, then they tried to paint it a certain way or whatever. But that's what I was wondering. I was, wondering if they're in the future, 5-10 years down the road, is there going to be a way that people can tell what's actual prototypes, and you have all your paperwork with it that you want it and everything else. And I have videos with opening it, directly from there and stuff like that.
I also saved the post where I won it for proof. Yeah. I want to make sure I have the proof that it's a real prototype, because you have to have the lineage of a prototype to prove it's real. So I've got all of that.
My boy Rob at Yo Pop TV has about 4 soda protos, so that's very cool.
Hey, Pop Pop. Sorry, I didn't see you come in. Hey, Pop Pop.
I love the only protos I have of anything are of Handmade by Robots. That's it.
Yeah.
I have none of the Funkos. I haven't been able to make it to one of the big cons where I would have been able to get that. So
Yeah. I love the little hole where the tag goes in the protos. I think that is so cool.
The astronaut and the space chimp though are not vinyl. They're 3D printed. Have you, here, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Put the dog down.
That was a cute pup.
She just turned around and looked at me like, "How dare you put me down?"
Hey, BK Phipps.
I don't know which one was easier to see. Ciao, Penny. Yeah, this one's got a hole at the bottom. Now he has the tag. He has the hole for the tag. But so this is the Flash from DC.
Oh, how cool.
And this is one of the vinyl ones. But
oh wow, yeah.
So that one she did, that was something that they were doing, and so she did sign off on it. I think that was like an approval.
Okay. Well, darn, I wish I had that on mine. That's cool.
And then but then the astronaut and the space chimp are actually, I believe, 3D printed models of these.
Because they never actually made those figures, did they?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
She's explained before when she was on here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but that they got to the point of this where they had like the paint all done, but you can. It's weird looking up his butthole. I understand. Yeah. But these are.
Oh,
they're like hard. I don't know. The other one's even more. He's an even more different. Like you can actually see pieces going across it. This, I don't know what this was cast in.
It's super cool though. I love that chimp.
Yeah, he's cute.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that NASA, even the little.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Flag on the side. I'm hoping that they do kind of maybe change their mind now that Handmade by Robots has made the jump of actually being really mainstream, that maybe they will. I would love to actually have a boxed figure of both of these as well.
I'm wearing my dream HMBR figures. I want Ninja Turtle HMBRs so badly. I think they would look amazing. Uh-oh. Did you freeze? Can anybody hear me? Am I frozen? What's going on?
We're back?
Oh, there you are. Okay.
He bought his, what he said. Mama J said, I say we need HMBR music line and then might become addicted. Yeah, she keeps saying that.
Mama J loves her music.
Yep. Soda Proto from someone on Facebook group at 600, but has some really good ones like Oogie Boogie and Jack. Oh, that's very cool. And we're back. Yes, and we're back. I don't know. I've been on here all day long. I've had like
Mama J. Mama J told me I'm in charge now.
Yeah, you're in charge now. I hope that they can do the team. I think they would be adorable as Handmade by Robots. And I mean, I don't know what it would take to get her, in talking to Kevin Eastman and Jim Laird and those guys to do the licensing, but that would be, and I think it would be a super popular one. And they could do, they could do glow in the dark. They could do them. Mm-hmm. Their glow in the dark is way better than a lot of other toy companies.
Best glow in the dark. I love their glow figures.
But that would be, I'd be all over that.
My whole top here, it's all glow in the dark figures. I have the whole top row all lined up glow in the dark. I get all this glow, and it's amazing. I love the look. And there's also glow in the dark all mixed throughout it too, but the whole top row is all glow figures that I have loose out of box.
Now, if I'm in here for a long time and then I shut off the lights and it's like, why? What is on? Like the one night I came back in here, I was like, what is on? And it was all of their glow figures that were bing. The turtle van would be amazing, Trent.
Turtle Van would be amazing. Yeah. I love turtles and HMBR figures. I think they would look so good.
Oh yeah, they would. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the vehicles they do so well, and the
Yeah.
vehicles translate into the knit very well.
Mhm.
Do you think that they'll ever do non-knit handmade by robots?
I don't know. I was wondering the same thing. Would they do something that doesn't necessarily look like a knit figure? I don't know. I love the knit figure look, though. I think that's just really what makes them special.
I think a lot of it is it kind of like touches that little place in your heart where
Hmm.
you're that like a kid and you had your little stuffed animal of something when you were a kid.
Hmm. It really does. It does touch that little inner child in you, basically. Yeah.
Absolutely. Ryan says I got the Scooby Doo van and the glow is amazing. That one, the 3-pack up here, that glow of Lock, Shock, and Barrel, that
Yeah.
is an amazing glow.
Amazing.
The chomps are really good.
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah.
still waiting for
The
an actual knitted
Oogie
figure
Boogie, get
shape.
Oogie glowing. He's like a flashlight, basically. Oogie Boogie is so bright, this glow. It's almost like a flashlight. You could read the Oogie Boogie. It's really cool how bright this one is.
I got my boss's son the Blacklight Michael Myers because he dressed like Michael Myers for Halloween. And they had to put it on the floor and tip the box down because it was so bright in his room that it was actually keeping him awake.
That's a Yeah, they're bright. I can totally see that. Yeah, it's like when I get them going in my living room and then I go to bed, it lights up this section of my living room. It's really cool.
Oh, that's awesome. So, do you want to do the studio tour or your collection tour, or do you want to do our taste test?
Oh, either or. I could actually move over because I did get another little setup where I could go stand over by my puppet master and I can do part of the show over there too. But yeah, we can do our taste test.
You want to do all right. So, and this is actually something that Caitlin is a big fan of, and so I asked her if it was the right one, and she said, yeah, but she was trying to eat healthy, and so she didn't want any. But I have never tried these before, and I got this at Ollie's too, the same place I got the icy cereal. So these are the lemon crisp Kit Kats, and you said this is your favorite. You're addicted to these.
I
Why?
love them. They came out last year. They're only out around Easter time. They're with their Easter candy. And I'm not a chocolate guy. I don't really, except for chocolate and peanut butter, Reese's peanut butter cup. I love those. But I'm not a big chocolate person. So I saw these and I like some of the other weird Kit Kat flavors that are out there. And so last year I bought them and absolutely loved them. So I've been waiting for them. The moment they came out this year, I went and I bought a whole bag of them, and it's just slowly eat some every night, and I'll probably buy another bag or two before they're gone for the year. But I just love the flavor. I think they're delicious.
Now, is there
And
chocolate in the middle where I can see the stripes, or is that just none?
it's the wafer stuff and the normal. I think it's normal filling that's in regular Kit Kats. But yeah, whoever got my swap box is going to be getting a bunch of these in their swap box.
Huh. My swap video is 42 minutes long.
Wow. This will be my first swap box and swap video, so I'm looking forward to it.
It's I've done all but two. The very, very first one, and then my mom and I skipped out on one because we had so much family stuff going on, which is weird because this year is even worse because we have milestone birthday after milestone birthday after milestone birthday. Wow, I like
Like
these.
it. They're really good. I'm glad to hear you like them. Yeah, it's such a
Yeah, even
good
though it's sweet,
flavor.
the lemon actually cuts through the sweet.
Hmm.
This might be one of my favorite flavors.
Yeah, I agree. I love them, and I love the bags like this. Can you just get the little ones, which is a perfect size, like one or two of these a night, and I'm good. These are perfect size. I'm like I said, I'm not a big sweets or chocolate or anything, but a couple of these, and I'm perfect.
Pop Up says you got him into Killer Clowns from Outer Space
Yeah.
cards, so it might be adding card openings to their channel.
Yep. Then me and Pop Pop, we started talking. We've been following each other for a little while, but we've never spoke. We started talking about 4 days ago, and we've been talking basically nonstop for 4 days. So I love that about this community. I just meet people and I just like become really good friends and have so much in common with people. And this community is amazing. But yeah, Pop Pop is a recent friend of mine, and we've been talking quite a bit lately. It's been really cool.
Very nice to meet you, Pop Pop. Um, I want to find a card that I like, but I'm such a big football fan. I've gotten in a couple of breaks on whatnot because I'm trying to get Lions players. Um, Fortunately, we all have pretty much the same dealer, which is Fox, and Fox has sent me some really cool ones. And somebody else sent me one. So, like, when they were in the playoffs, I had like a Jared Goff card and a Aiden Hutchinson card back to back. And like I was holding on to those in my pocket in a protector, and I had to wear the same hat and the same t-shirt. And I'm a little bit extreme when it comes to my sports, but I'm really impressed. Caitlin, I can see why you like them, and I can see why this is your favorite flavor. I'm impressed with these.
They're so good. Yeah. I'm glad you like them. That's cool.
Well, I eat anything once. Well, there's some things that I won't do, but I'll try anything like this once. The churro one's okay. And I meant to throw the churro one in my swap box, and I realized it was in the bag still, and I forgot to throw it in there. So there were other snacks in there.
Yeah, I can't wait to get my pot swap box. I think that's going to be really fun to make my video and do that.
And depending on who you got, I mean, like some people go crazy, and everybody does a great box. So I would say everybody that's left in the swap does a great box. They everybody tries their hardest, and you kind of like the feeling of seeing the person that you gave your box to, their face when they open it.
Yeah.
I don't know that my mom's gotten hers yet either.
Yeah. It was a little weird making a box for somebody. I had no idea who I was making a box for. So that was a little weird. I'm like, and then having to write a letter. This is my first swap, so I've never done this. And then supposed to write a letter. I'm like, how do I write a letter to somebody I don't know who I'm writing a letter to? So I just wrote a letter, but then when the names got drawn, I'm like, oh, cool. I know that person. All right, they're gonna like this box.
I talked to a couple people and like, oh man, my person, like once I saw the name, they're not. And my mom had the hardest time wrapping her head around the fact that she could not curate the box to the person.
Yeah.
Once she got the name. And I'm like, you cannot. I'm like, put it in the box, tape it up, send me a picture so they know that it's done. That's your job. And then she went to go ship it, and she tore the box. So she threw more stuff in there.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing another swap where I could tailor a box to somebody, but this was fun, and it was being my first one. I didn't want to be the slacker box or stuff, so I'm like, no, put more in it. Your first box has got to be good. Put more in it. So I hope whoever gets it likes it. I can't wait to see them open it.
I went more than the number of items, but the items that I put in there were higher end.
Mm-hmm.
So there was, a great amount of value, but my box was like crazy number of items. Awesome stuff, though. I mean, I will say this, awesome stuff. I just did fewer, but I didn't. I think what I was worried about was somebody being like, oh, this is junk. I don't want this. That's why you're getting this. I actually did like duplicate things, but I also did something from all the different lines that I kind of follow or collected. And yeah, Mama J always goes over on items. That's because you're Mama J.
Yeah. I did too. Yeah, I did like duplicate stuff, but good duplicate stuff that I have. I've got a lot of duplicate stuff, so there's some good duplicate stuff I have, and yeah, I'm excited. This is going to be a lot of fun to participate in my first swap.
Well, I'm glad that you joined, and hopefully you do in the future. The best one everybody says is the Christmas one.
Oh yeah,
because that's where you get to make like your Santa list basically, and so it's fun to see what everybody picks out of that. And I've like bought some really cool things that actually kind of got me into wanting to collect some of the things that person collected from the Christmas boxes. I had Pop Couple on the last one,
Oh,
and
nice.
she wanted these little teeny tiny glass, and it was food. There was it was like a cookie jar, and so
Oh,
now I have like a list, a wish list of all of stuff from that company, of all the tiny. I love little things. Love little things like the mini brands and stuff like that, and then
oh yeah.
the bitty
Well,
pops
micros, yeah.
and the bitty pops and stuff like that. Yeah, I love little tiny things. In fact, that's what I was playing with earlier. I was
Biddies, yep. I love those bitty pops. Yeah, I like little things too. I love the micro line of handmade by robots, the bitty line of Funkos. Yeah.
Now, with the exception of the Bloody Ghost Face that came out recently, there haven't really been very many new micros that they've
No.
put out,
They
and I
just
hope they
released
continue.
Wednesday Adams Micro is available at FYE right now.
Yep.
So there's Wednesday Micro. So I hope that means there's going to be a couple more Adams Family Micros. But I have Wednesday on the way. I think she's going to be here Friday, my Wednesday Micro.
I think mine arrives at my store on Friday as well.
Yeah.
The store that's closest to me is in a dead mall, and so they don't always get them, but I can ship them to the store, and then I get them faster than if I had them shipped to the house. So,
Yeah. I don't have an FYE by
which is
me. So
weird,
I
but
have to have that
that's the
stuff
best thing.
shipped to my house. Yeah. Oh, Mama J, you're getting your Wednesday on Friday too. Nice. Yeah, I can't wait to see that. I'm just hoping more micros come out. I love them. I did post when they came out with the Shorty micro because I love killer clowns. I made a comment on one of their posts and saying, I really hope this means there's going to be more killer clowns micros coming. And I got a response from Handmade by Robot said, your wish is our command. I'm like, oh, I hope that means there really is more killer clowns micros then.
So I'm trying one more thing tonight. I'm going to wash down my lemon Kit Kat with the spiced Coca-Cola.
Ooh.
I don't know if this is going to be. Pepsi did one a year or two ago, and it was more like a Christmas like. Oh, I smell it already. I don't know if I'm gonna like this.
It's neat. I like that you do this on the channel. Try different things. Like that is really cool.
This has
That is
a black licorice smell to it.
everything. Cheers.
But it doesn't taste that way. It like if you smell it though, it's like you get like a hit in the face of black licorice, but it kind of I can't even explain to you what this tastes like.
Interesting.
It's not spicy.
Oh, did she freeze again? Am I back in charge?
I don't know what it's
Oh.
not cinnamony, it's not like spicy like holiday.
Hmm.
It's like almost like it almost like a really intense black cherry flavor.
Yeah, I don't drink much soda, so I don't know that I'd ever try it, but interesting. Pretty much the only time I drink soda is if it's got liquor in it.
Mentally flipping you off, Caitlin. So you're a child of the 80s and 90s, correct?
Oh yeah, yep.
Okay. I don't know if you ever heard of this brand.
Ooh.
This is out of Hawaii. So when I was a kid, we went to Hawaii on a trip. Have you ever heard of them? Gecko brand?
Oh yes. Oh yeah. I had Gecko brand shirts and when I was growing up, yep.
But watch.
Those are the color change. Yep. I had you put handprints and the handprint show. Oh yeah, I love those shirts growing up. That is so cool. You have one.
I saw that they came back out with them, and I don't know if I can get it to change. My hands aren't like super, but yeah, yeah, you can kind of see where my handprints were.
Yeah. I remember doing that as a kid when we'd have that. You'd put handprints on each other with their shirts. Those were so fun.
But the bad part was when you were like a 12, 13, 14-year-old girl, you stopped wearing it because ultimately your armpits would be the place that would turn color.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't sweat. I don't know what you're talking about.
And those shirts, you can't hide sweating in those shirts.
No, you can't. But I totally like tricked out my niece and nephew the other night because I walked up and I'm like, you like my shirt? It's purple. And my niece is like, yeah, that's really cute. And I went, she goes, I want that. Why does it change color? She's 9. She's never seen hypercolor before. So it was, I kind of threw her for a loop. But I
didn't know those were coming back. That is so cool.
These, well, obviously bigger size because I'm an adult now. These are the exact same volleyball shorts that I had to have when we went to Oahu with Gecko Hawaii on them. And I basically lived in these shorts because I thought I was the coolest thing in the world, that I had something from Hawaii when I got back. And so I would wear these every single chance that I got. And I think eventually either I ripped them apart or my mom just finally was like, okay, these are disgusting and we're throwing them out. So I was super excited to find out that Gecko Hawaii was back and on social media. They're on Instagram. And I was able to purchase those.
I'm making myself a note to check Gecko Hawaii out later because that is so cool. I might have to get one. That's just awesome for nostalgic purposes.
and I think they have like a green that goes to yellow. And I don't remember what the other colors were, but they have a couple of the different hypercolor ones. But they have the hoodies and everything from way back in the day. So yeah, it was awesome.
That's so cool.
It was. All right, so I'm dying to see your collection. Are you going to take us on a little tour real quick?
Yep. I'll do a little tour real quick, but first I have one more thing in this little area to show,
Sure.
then I'll go on a tour. So I kind of just want to see what people think. So I've been dying to open this. I'm not opening it today. I want to put that out there, but I've got this a year ago. I love flock stuff. And so I'm thinking probably when I hit 500 subscribers on my YouTube channel. But I got the Snagglepuss soda a while back. It's only 2,500 units, and it is still sealed because I'm so afraid to open it because I want this flock chase so badly that I won't even open it because at least there's a chance that there's a flock chase in here. So I just thought it was really cool. People you don't find sealed one of these very often anymore, but I am so terrified to open this thing because I want the flock chase so bad that I don't even want to know if it's the common.
I got the chase on the drop.
You got the chase. Oh, I'm so jealous. I want this chase so bad.
And I don't remember why, but I ended up getting rid of it.
Oh, that hurts my heart.
I wish I would have kept it now. But like Marty McFly was a big one that I needed. I was trying to look up. The Astronaut was a big chase that I needed. Jolt Cola. There you go. I forgot about Jolt Cola.
I have, yeah, Jolt Cola. I haven't seen that in years.
If someone finds a Jolt Cola on eBay, let me know. And if it's reasonably priced, I will get it and taste it. And I realize that it's super old.
It's super old.
I will taste it. I didn't say I was going to swallow it, but I will taste it.
Oh, I got to figure out how to flip my camera around again. Did that work?
Yeah.
All right, good. All right. Oops, where am I? There we go. All right. So kind of see my background a little bit better now. So yeah, that's my Handmade by Robots collection there behind me. Whoops, get this chair out of the way. But yeah, I love that. And then the whole top row, there's my little chomps. And then yeah, that whole top row and some below it is just all glow in the dark. So it's really cool at night when I get all of this going.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then mentioned there's the sports ones along with some of my sports pops too.
What's your I see you got Yankees there. Is that like your favorite baseball team?
No, I just found the Chases in the wild, and I was so excited to get Chase Pops that I ended up getting the commons to go with it. But no, my favorite baseball team is the Giants, and that's my favorite player right there, Buster Posey. Well, he's retired now, but I'm a lifelong San Francisco Giants fan.
I'm a Tigers fan just because Tigers and Cubs. Those are my two teams, my baseball teams.
Tigers and Cubs. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, lifelong Giants here. And although they're not doing so hot lately.
Neither are the Tigers.
Yeah, no, we're both in the same boat there. Yeah. So over here is my horror collection, or some of my horror collection. But, can you all see this okay? Can you see it okay?
Yeah, I can see it. Just,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I was waiting for them to answer to make sure, but yeah, we can see it.
Okay. I don't see any of their chat right now, so I can't see anything anybody is saying.
I'll read it for you. So if there's any questions, right? So
Awesome,
you got all the Ghostbusters, and I have the Gizmo car. He's up on the top.
Yeah, I love that Gizmo car. So yeah, this is some of my Ghostbusters up on the top, and then I got a couple over here on the side too. And then some Comic-Con pictures of me with people I've met at random Comic-Cons over here on the side.
Oh,
and somebody earlier was talking about Saw. There is me with the Saw guy.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
He creeps me out.
No, it's so cool meeting him. But yeah, and then I got the little bobbleheads here. I love these little bobbleheads.
Oh, that Pinhead one is great.
Pinhead is amazing. I love the details on this. They did a great job on that one.
Yeah, they did. Wow.
But yeah, I love these bobbleheads. And this is one of my favorites. All these little bobbleheads. And then there's this one that's a whole bobble body. That is really cool.
That's great. Now, do you keep your grails with your commons and everything else, or do you have like a separate section for grails?
Oh yeah, I keep everything in their sections. Like you'll see right down here, there is my Ghostface.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's Ghostface and Billy. Yeah, they're in their section. So yeah, it goes in whatever section it is. It doesn't matter if it's a grail or not. A grail could be next to a $15 pop in my house.
And so you're in box Funko, but you're out of box on Handmade by Robots.
I'm a little both on both. Yeah, with Handmade by Robots, I tend to buy duplicates so I can have out of box. But with Funko, yeah, Funko is mostly in box, but I do have some out of box too. And then there's a little bit of Universal Monsters collection, which Universal Monsters is another one I would love to see in Handmade by Robots.
That would be great as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and the other Handmade by Robots, I want Sam so bad in Handmade by Robots.
He would be adorable.
They
have the NBC Universal license. I'm hoping that they'll do the Universal Monsters.
Oh, that would be so cool if they have that license. Yeah, it would be really neat to see the Universal Monsters. I'd love a little Wolfman in Handmade by Robots form.
That would be so cute.
And then over here is the Puppet Master.
Oh, wow.
So that's what, I'll go these top row. Yeah, that's what these are right here.
And they're all on card. That's amazing.
Yep. And many of these I've had since late 90s, early 2000s. I've just been holding on to them for years. Yeah, I absolutely love Puppet Master. I think these figures are so cool. Am I going too fast, too slow?
No, not at all. I'm sitting here like staring. Like if you saw like what they can see of me, wait, they can't see me right now. But if they could see me right now, it's like all you can see is my forehead because I'm like leaned into the screen to stare at these because they're really neat.
Yeah, they're so cool. And like you talk about glows with Handmade by Robots, this glow is phenomenal. It is so bright. And this is like mean, look at it. It's from 1998 San Diego Comic-Con, and the glow is still amazing on this thing.
And which character is that?
That is Totem. He's in Puppet Master 4 and 5.
I didn't even realize they'd made 5 movies.
Oh, there is 12 or 13 now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
There is a lot of Puppet Master, but I would say the first 5 are the ones worth watching. Beyond that, it's very questionable with some of. You have to really like Puppet Master to watch beyond Puppet Master 5.
Okay.
And then these are limited metal figures. They're really hard to find and they're really rare. These things are really cool. Some of them are numbered, like, yeah, this one. I don't know how well you can see that.
It looks like it's like, was it 190?
1,402 out of 1,900.
Oh, okay.
So these are all numbered. These are so cool. I love these statues. And then a couple bobbleheads too.
That one, his eyes look like they're actually glowing.
Yeah, I love that. Torch. This is Torch. He's one of my favorite characters. Torch and Blade are 2 of my favorites.
Yeah, and Blade creeps me out. I said, I do know the characters, but Blade creeps me out. Just the face.
Blade is super creepy. Yeah, the face is awesome. I love him. Blade is tattooed on me.
Pop-Up says, fantastic collection, so organized and so awesome. I love it. It looks great. I like the white shelves opposed to the black shelves that are used the majority of the time. Super great collection, Rob.
Oh, thank you. And then that's Leech Woman. And so she shoots leeches out of her mouth to attack people.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and then that's 6 shooter. So obvious, 6 arms, 6 guns. He's 6 shooter. And then the most recent thing, Full Moon came out with mystery minis, and I bought the entire collection of mystery minis, so I have all of them.
How many boxes did you have to open to get them all?
I bought a master case.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I just bought a whole master case, so I got each one and all the duplicates that come in a master case. I didn't care. I just wanted to make sure I had all of them, so I just bought a master case.
That's awesome.
So glad I did. That was a fun YouTube video to make, to open up all of these and just show them in one video. It was really fun.
And you
then
had,
the last row,
the thought to just keep those on card too, which is amazing.
Oh, all of these? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
They have to be kept on card. Yeah, I did buy a couple duplicates of these so I could have some out of box, but for the most part, they're all stayed on card. I love this limited Halloween version of Pinhead, complete with I'll pull it out so you can see it too well. Complete with a severed head.
Oh yeah.
And the bloody hands to show how he ripped.
Yeah, what was in the bag? But yeah, it's bloody hands.
Yep. So he ripped the head off, and there's the head. Yeah. So yeah, so that's the whole Puppet Master collection, and then down below I have the collection of the movies of Full Moon. So there's the original box set of Puppet Master when they only had 7 movies. This was the entire Puppet Master collection, but since then they've come out with more that I still have to get.
Pop-Up wants to know, do you have the white blade covered in blood?
I don't. That's a dream. I would love the white blade covered in blood. That's a tough one to find. But I do have, it's over here. That is hard to find. I've got the bloody blade. So there's that one in box. And then I have one right here out of box.
Oh, that's cool. What is that? What about a 10-inch action figure or?
About 10-inch. Yeah. So details on it are really cool. And then that is a picture that's signed by the creator of Puppet Master, Charles Band.
Oh,
So
that's
it's really
interesting.
cool to have his autograph.
I forgot Bam had a pin in there.
That what?
Isn't that a Bam box pin that's in the corner
Oh,
there?
yeah, yep. I got that in a mystery box randomly. I'm like, what are the chances of me getting a Puppet Master pin and a mystery box? That was wild. That was wild. I could not believe I ended up getting that in a mystery box. And then there's this amazing statue. I love this thing.
Come.
So that
Yeah,
is, uh-huh.
yeah. I didn't get the horror boxes. I had the pop culture, but I remembered watching some people open that when that pin set came out.
I definitely need to get more of them because that pin is really cool. I don't know. Yeah, I'd never even seen them until I got that one in a mystery box. So
I love that you have the different genres of collectibles but you have all horror in one section. And if I wasn't so like weird about my Handmade by Robots, that's why they're in numbered order so I can keep track of what I have and what I don't have. My my Funkos are in this like genre, like all my Back to the Future are in one place, all my Star Wars are in one place. Um, all my ad icons, all my Ninja Turtles. That's how I did the Funkos. But with Handmade by Robots, I don't know why. I keep them in numbered order.
yeah, it does make it easier, especially when you're trying to complete them. It does. It's because there are times where I'm like, okay, do I have this one? And looking at the numbers, and sometimes it's hard to remember when you have so many. And numbered order would definitely make it easier, but I have to have things by genre and by fandom. I don't know. It just that's the way I need to do it.
Chase's Kingdom says this has to be one of the best Puppet Master collections I've seen.
Thank you. That is awesome to hear. Yeah, I love my Puppet Master collection. That is so cool to hear that. Thank you. That's
Yeah, when you
one of
brought
my
it up,
favorites.
I wonder what he's. I did not realize that they had come out with all those different products that you could
Mhm.
collect.
Yeah, and they got a lot. They don't really license too much. Most everything you have to buy through Full Moon directly themselves, but they make a lot of stuff of Puppet Master.
Oh, so okay. So, but are they like branded? Like, who makes the action figures themselves?
Well, I know sometimes they do license stuff out, but I know NECA I think makes a line of the little mini puppets, but I don't think they're even making these anymore. You can't even really find these new anymore. These are all old. Right now, they're just making stuff that you can get off of their website. So I haven't seen them. I haven't seen figures and from them in a long time, except for what you can get off of their website anymore. Like these little mystery minis they came out with, and I think you can only get them at Spencer's and a couple other places that they're having them sold. Other than that, you have to get them through their website.
Okay,
Mhm.
very interesting. That is really cool.
Come over here. Let me turn this light on so we can see better. And here is clowns.
Clowns.
Yeah. That is my big clown section. The whole wall here is, I'll get closer in a second, but that way you can, that's my clown wall.
Wow.
It's a whole wall. And this is my front door. So when you walk into my house, the first thing you see is clowns when you walk in my house.
Chase says absolutely love it.
It's awesome. I love my clown collection. Like I told you, I'm a little obsessed with clowns. So kind of start over this side. So I met this was just a couple months ago. Theater here here in Portland had a 35th anniversary showing of Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and the actor who played Rudy was there. So I got to meet the guy that played Rudy. I got his autograph on this picture. It is so cool. I was so stoked to meet him. That was really amazing.
That's awesome.
And these figures, oh, this is back before I was really collecting and keeping things in box on card. these things, if I had these on, there's a couple other of these really old Killer Clowns figures. If I had them still on card, these would be so valuable, but it's still really cool. But man, I wish I kept this on card so bad.
I'll check at Sarge's and see if he has any, because he's got old, more all the older stuff, but he's got stuff on card that is older.
That would be so cool to find one on card for that.
Caitlin says, now that's an entryway.
That's an entryway. Right away, just clowns. You know exactly what you're getting into when you come to my house.
Yeah, I mean, you'll stop half the people of the world as soon as you open the door, and then they're like, nope.
Nope. Just turn around and walk in, or turn around and walk out. Yep. So I have it organized. Killer Clowns is on top, and Pennywise is on the bottom.
Oh wow!
So,
look at all the different Pennywise.
I'll show my Pennywise first, but yeah, this is all my Pennywise collection here.
You have like all of them, and you have the sodas too.
Oh yeah, I've got all the sodas. I'm still missing a few of the pops, but not a whole lot of them.
Oh, look at the!
I love that thing.
That one's awesome. And I did not even realize that there were that many different Pennywise pops.
Yeah. It's crazy how many Pennywise they've come out with. And like I said, I don't even have them all. There's still some I'm missing, but I've gotten the majority of them. But my favorite one is that one. That's my favorite Pennywise. I love that one. Holding the skateboard.
Yeah.
And then there's my Handmade by Robots Pennywise.
Which is cute. I thought they did a good job on him as well.
They did, but I've already asked Mary. I don't know if it's ever going to happen, but they need to make the OG Pennywise.
Yes. That would be great.
That would be so cool to see the OG Pennywise. And then that is a picture with all 3 autographs of the creators of Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the Kyoto brothers.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
and then what is the Garbage Pail Kid card that's there?
Just a random Garbage Pail Kid card I found. It has a clown on it. So I'm like, all right, it'll go with my clown section. And just a couple random stickers. And my favorite sticker from Handmade by Robots. I love that sticker. That is an amazing sticker.
I love that they've been doing different ones for different launches.
Yeah. Remind me to show you my stickers later. I forgot to show you the stickers when we were sitting there, what I've done with my sticker collection from Handmade by Robots. I forgot to show you that. And then here's my collection. So with the Killer Clowns, I buy 2 of every figure, whether it's Funko or Handmade by Robots, 2 of every one. So that way there's an in-box and an out-of-box.
Okay.
Well, 2 of everything, except I don't have a duplicate of the ice cream truck yet. I just have the one ice cream truck.
They did such a good job on that as well.
They did. I love that. And I love this limited numbered Rudy. I think they did a killer job on this one.
Yeah, the blacklight one.
Yep.
Now do you? I don't see the inbox ones there. So do you have?
Do I have what? Oh, are you there? Did you freeze?
Do you keep the inbox ones somewhere else? That's what.
All the inbox ones are in the back, and then the out box is here. And then I do keep all of the boxes. I have all the boxes kept in storage.
Chase says, "Oh my god, I'd be terrified of dust. How many cans of air do you go through in a month?"
That's why I try to keep a lot of my figures in box because it makes dusting easier. But yeah, I have Swiffer dusters. I come through and I dust sometimes once a month. Sometimes I go a couple of months without dusting. But dusting is kind of fun because then it means I get to touch all of my figures.
Right.
And it's almost kind of like playing with them. Yeah.
And then that's your. Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
yeah. They do need to do the Tim Curry version.
Yeah. And that's got Tim Curry's autograph on it.
Oh, that's amazing.
So, and I've got the certificate of authenticity on the back of it. But yeah, that's Tim Curry. I love this. That is so cool. And then there's the other one that I wish I would have kept on card. But I think the details on this is so cool, and it's got the cotton candy cocoon. Yeah,
Oh,
just
look
a
at
little
this.
random
That's
clown.
cool.
And then a couple other clowns to show, and then we'll go to the sodas. This is one of my prize pieces in my collection right here. This is a spiky mask, but it has all three of their autographs again right on the mask. The bottom there, and then over there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And this is literally the first thing you see when you walk in my door, because right behind me is the door. And when you walk in, you see that.
And what's the other prop that's right next? That's the popcorn bucket, right?
Yep. With
Yeah.
the clown, with the baby clown down into the popcorn bucket. This is a prop that was made. I got this, oh man, 11, 12 years ago now. It was handmade, and yeah, I've just had this all these years. I think this is incredible.
Yeah, they did a fantastic job on that.
Yeah, the details on this is so cool. I don't know how well you can see it on camera, but they did like strings of glue on the inside, so it looks like it's slobber in the mouth.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's incredible, the details on this thing. It is so cool. And then the working popcorn gun.
Oh, that's
Or cotton
amazing.
candy gun. I absolutely love that. It's actually a little working cotton candy gun.
That's amazing. Oh, I see some micros.
What's that?
Are those micros right in front of there?
Oh no, these are little
Oh, just the heads.
Pennywise.
Or just the heads. Okay.
Yeah, they're just little head figures that are weird. I said it was Pennywise, so I bought them. And then last little stack of clowns here.
Oh, you have the Captain Spaulding too. Of course you do.
Oh yeah, I had to. That's again an original one I got back in the day. I paid $8.95 for that.
Wow.
Yeah, that Captain Spaulding is so cool. And then yeah, so that's my clown collection for the most part. Then I do have some sodas here for the clowns too, but that'll be part of my whole soda collection. But yeah, this is a soda display.
Now, do you stick to just the horror ones and stuff like that for these, or have you
Oh,
and
no.
Batman?
Sodas are everything. I have everything for soda. There's horror up top, and then it goes down to some music, some Scooby Doo. I have all of the Ghostbuster sodas right here.
I love Slimer.
I do too. That glow on that's one glow Funko did really, really well. That glow Slimer is amazing. Same thing with the glow Stay Puffed. The Stay Puffed and Slimer glow is amazing.
Rat Fink too. That's cool.
Yeah,
in their hands.
love the Rat Finks, the green and the pink.
That's awesome.
Goes down. I got the Godzilla and Kong.
I do love. I think I have Kong. I might have both of those. I don't. I'd have to go look.
Yeah, that's part of my sodas. Is Marisol in here still?
I don't know if she's here or not. I haven't heard her say anything in a while.
Okay. Because this is something she would like. But Mama J, too. Is Mama J in here? I don't know if anybody's
Mama
in
J's
here.
still here.
Oh, Mama J, here's my music collection.
And Chase is still in here, too.
Can I get... Oh, there's light. Oh, that helps. So, Mama J, here is my music collection.
I love that Blink 182.
I cannot believe Funko did that. That made me so happy that they made that as a set. That was so cool. And then if Marysol's here, Marysol would love this section, my Britney section.
Oh, yeah, you have them all.
Love that Debbie Harry. That is amazing. So yeah, I guess I have it. I didn't even say I have it organized. So I have my pop girls right here. Then underneath the pop girls is the rock stars. So here's my rock collection. There's Aerosmith, Kurt Cobain, and Ozzy Osbourne, Green Day, Alice Cooper, Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson. So it goes to rock. Then it goes down to the hip hop and rap section.
Well, you have Mama J's boyfriends because you have Ozzy and Alice.
Yep. I know she likes that Ozzy one.
She says that's awesome.
And then my little hip hop rap section. And then it goes down to boy bands. I got all of Backstreet Boys and NSYNC down here.
Oh, nice.
And a little collection of the albums. I love that Cyndi Lauper album. I think that is so cool.
Got Britney over there again.
And that's probably my favorite pop album, though. I love the Hybrid Theory.
Linkin Park, yeah, I do like the Michael Jackson album covers as well.
Yeah, they did a great job on those. And the way they made, I think they did a great job on the Michael Jackson figure in there, too.
Mm-hmm. The way that he's standing and everything, yep.
Yeah, and the laying down pose on that one. It's so well done. I love these pop albums. And then there's these ghost pop albums and the ghost pops. I love the ghost pops so much.
What is it, like Papa Emeritus and things like that? Is that right?
Yep. Yeah, I have the entire ghost collection of pops. I just don't have them displayed right now because I ran out of room. But I have every ghost pop. I just only have the albums displayed right now.
Oh, you have the Chase Superman.
Yeah, that was in a mystery box, surprisingly.
That I'm jealous of. I really wanted that one when it came out.
It actually has no real significance to me. I just have kept it, so we can talk. We'll talk about that one. It might end up with you then, because I don't really need it. I just have it because it's a cool Chase that I won in a mystery box, but it's the only Superman thing I have in my house.
Yeah, that's Superman and Wonder Woman and Batman are my three jams, as far as the characters from DC go.
Okay, might have to work on getting you that then. We'll talk. So now we will go into the main event if you're ready.
Sure.
This is when I told you I had to move in to get a room. Here is the room.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
Holy cow.
I'll just stand back and I'll turn so you can see the whole thing and then I'll show you. But yeah, let me shut the door. Yeah, this is the room that I moved into a 2-bedroom place so I could have a room to set up. It's just, yep, so that's my room. So I'll quickly kind of just say what it is, then we could I'll do a closer look at whatever sections you all want me to, but
sure.
This side is Venomized, anything Venomized, Demon Slayer, and I'm starting to move my Simpsons collection over here. This whole section, that is Batman right there.
Holy cow!
Yeah, a whole bunch of Batman stuff right there. And then it comes over here. This is all Masters of the Universe.
Oh, I knew I loved you.
And then that whole side is all Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So what should I
only
look
have
at?
of the 10-inch ones, I only have Michelangelo.
Of the 10-inch Turtles?
Yeah.
Yeah. I still need to get that Michelangelo one, but I've got the Raphael one, right? Or the Raphael or Leonardo one right there. But yeah, that's my Turtles collection. I love the Turtles section. So yeah, we'll just start up at the top here. So I'm getting the new NECA line of Universal Monsters mixed with Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, if you need any of those, let me know which ones you need because Sarge has the whole line.
Oh really? I'm still waiting because Entertainment Earth hasn't had it in stock. I'm waiting to get the Donatello as Invisible Man. I have not been able to find that one.
Yeah, he has that.
So yeah, that's my turtle. I love that line. I think they've done a great job with that mashup of Turtles and Universal Monsters. I think that is really cool.
Did you already order that one or you need it?
I have not ordered that one. On Entertainment Earth right now, I have the Wolfman and Wolfman and Creature.
Okay.
From the Black Lagoon mashups pre-ordered, but I don't have the Invisible Man yet.
Okay. I'll run by there. I gotta go. I'm going down to my office tomorrow anyway, so I'll just leave early. I'll run by and see if he's got it still.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, let me know. That would be really cool. And then this is the line of the new comics Turtles, but this is where I have 4 of the 6 I have Kevin Eastman's autograph on. I need to get autographs on the remaining 2. But I love how he did the picture of the turtle on it. So there's Michelangelo. I don't have the autograph on Leonardo and Donatello yet, but I'm going to. But then there's Raphael, Shredder, or Casey and Shredder with the autograph and picture. I think these are so cool. And then some more of there's that one black grayscale one I was telling you about.
Oh, there's the grayscale one, that Leonardo.
Yeah, that grayscale Leonardo there. And then of the sodas, I'm just missing Leonardo and Raphael. So I'm still trying to get those 2 of the original soda line. But I love how I have this set up. I think it looks so cool.
That Ronin is probably my favorite soda of last year.
Oh, I completely agree. That is amazing. They did a great job on that soda. Yeah. And then the new wave of Ninja Turtles right here. So I'm working on this new wave currently, trying to get all of these. I've got quite a few. I just need to get Donatello. Raphael's on the way. I do have Raphael on the way, and I have April O'Neil on the way already. So I just need Donatello and Rocksteady of the new line.
And you're not the only person who's like had a hard time finding the Donatello. In fact, I think Teresa Newell said she's opened like 10 or 12 of them and hasn't found the chase yet.
Yeah, Donatello, I haven't found the chase. And then Rocksteady is just hard to find at all. You can't find commons, you can't find chase. Rocksteady is really hard to find.
I'll check Sarge's tomorrow too, because I thought he had a whole case of them.
Oh my gosh, if I would even buy a case right now of Rocksteady just so I could have the chase. Yeah. Let me know. That would be amazing.
Make a note. So I'm gonna write myself a little reminder so that I don't forget what you need. Awesome. So you need the Rocksteady soda.
Yeah, the chase soda. Yeah. But if I have to buy a whole case, I will buy a whole case. I just really want that one.
And then the Donatello Invisible Man.
Donatello. Yep. And then Raphael, I have coming from my friend Pop Pop, thankfully. And April O'Neil, I found a deal on Macari to get her Chase.
Good night, Chase. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye. Thank you. And then there's the turtle van. I think that is so cool.
I love that.
Yeah, love that turtle van, and having Michelangelo inside is so cool. There's the Blacklight turtles. I got all those chases.
Love that set.
I do too. I think they did a great job with those. And then the movie versions of turtles here.
So I got my April O'Neil, the newer one. Was it the new one or the old one? I got my April O'Neil pop signed by Renee Jacobs. It's the voice actress.
Oh, that's cool. That would be really neat. And then these are some of my favorite turtle figures. I absolutely love these Hikari. Yeah, you know Hikaris. Yeah, these are so cool. So
I didn't realize they'd done all those different ones in the Hikaris either.
Yeah. And I believe I'm missing still 3 turtle Hikari figures, but I am just missing 3 now left. I've got to get, but I love these Hikari figures. I'm kind of bummed they stopped making them because I think these are really cool figures. And I love that they're numbered. These ones are just 500 units, which is so cool.
Yeah, there has to be a reason. I don't know if it's like the paint on them or something, or the way that they're manufactured was so expensive. But I have a few, 2 or 3, and then I have some of the small ones that are like more pop size that are Hikari as well.
Yeah, it's a really neat line. I definitely want to get some more of those figures. And then another one I'm starting to get into is U2s. They're a little expensive, so I don't buy very many of them, but I love this black and white or gray and white Turtles U2s figures. It's an amazing set.
Those are cool. I've seen some that I think are the U2s that I think are really, really adorable. I did not know that they'd done the Turtles. Again, it's like the same thing with Funko Pops. Every time I turn the corner, there's another one I haven't seen before.
Something new out constantly, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then last of the Turtles, here's the OG line.
OG set.
Such an amazing set. I love the OG line of Turtles.
Absolutely.
And then the 2 surfboard turtles that they came out with.
I had to get the Michelangelo. Do you have the ones, the crossovers with the Power Rangers? Did I miss that?
Oh, I guess I didn't really display those. Yes, they're right here.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, well then this is such a cool line. I'm not a big Power Rangers fan. I was a little too old when that came out and I never got into it. But I think that's a really cool mashup. I think it looks really neat.
And then I have just the 4 Turtles of the 8-bit. I don't have any of the Foot Clan or anything else, but I love the 8-bit ones too.
This was a lucky trade. I won Jack in the Box Clown from Nightmare Before Christmas, which is like $140 pop. I got it in a mystery box, and I took it to a pop show one day to sell it. But one of the other vendors had this on their table, so I asked if they would trade for that Jack in the Box Clown, and they did. I was so happy to add this to my collection through a trade.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. But the only turtle 8-bit I have is Raphael. I need to get the rest of them because it's a really cool line. But all I have is Raphael so far, but I'll get the rest.
Yeah, it took me probably about a month and a half to track them all down, but eventually got a hold of them.
So that is Turtles, and then you turn the corner here, and it goes to Masters of the Universe. So you commented you're a Masters of the Universe fan then too?
Absolutely.
Oh, yay. I love you. No wonder we get along so well. That is awesome. Yeah. I love Masters of the Universe. That was my childhood watching this. Yeah, the top I have a bunch of the loose figures and that amazing skateboard deck
Sure.
that Funko did of Masters of the Universe. I think
Oh yeah. I didn't get the skateboard because I'm afraid like I'd actually want to put wheels on it and break a hip. Um, but I have, and Mama J's helped me out on a few of the older ones that I didn't have, and so yeah, I have a good mix of old and new Masters of the Universe.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even show. Oh, okay, well, show. I didn't even. I have a new pop I was going to show you today, and I didn't. Oh, all right. I'll be right back in 1 second, okay? I got to
Sure.
bring this because it ties to this. So with Master of the Universe, this came in yesterday. It is a grail that I've been wanting forever. I haven't even made a YouTube video on this because I wanted to debut it in this show.
Spoiler alert. Oh,
I got him yesterday, and I am so happy to hold him in my hand right now.
wow.
Yeah, it just makes me so happy, right? Oh my gosh, I wanted this pop, and hear your reaction. You know, this is a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of the Motu grails of all grails. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so ecstatic. I was so happy to get this in the mail yesterday, and I could not wait to show it today, and then I forgot.
And then I forgot. Now, do
So
you
yeah, I
have the
got it.
non-glow scare glow?
Nope, this is the glow.
You don't, but you don't have the other one already.
No, I have the soda, but not. This is the first pop I've got for Scare Glow.
Well, congratulations. That is amazing.
Thank you. I was so excited to get that.
Do you have the Shira Chase soda?
I don't. That
Me either.
is a grail of grails for me. I would love to get the Chira Chase soda. I
It
was able to get a soda up when it was on sale on the Funko site, but I ended up with a common.
yeah, so did I. Stinkor is in a case there though, right?
Yes. Where did you see him? Oh yeah, there he is. Yep. Oh yeah, Stinkor Pop and Stinkor Soda are very well protected
Yeah,
because I
Stinkor
don't want
soda.
that smell.
Oof.
But I love that they made it smell. That was so cool. It's something that
Mhm.
Funko did absolutely right, is making Stinkor stink.
Yep.
Mhm. But yeah, I'm working on the Master of the Universe soda line. So I've got a lot of the common and chases. So this is where I have all the common and chases of them.
Where's your
And
disco?
then down here are the
Oh, there
ones
you
where I just have either the common or just the chase, or ones that don't have a chase.
go. Okay. I love that
Like,
Moss Man.
yeah, like Mossman and Trapjaw don't even have a chase at all. It's just the one version. And same thing with Faker. There's no chase. It's just that's what you get.
And the Moss Man was the very first flock soda they ever did.
Yep. And it's a really cool flocked soda too. I think they did a great job on him.
Do you have the Disco Skeletor?
I don't. I need to get that one too. That's one of the ones I'm missing. Yeah, I need to get the chases of, well, these four, but I will probably only get the chases of these three because I'm never going to get that chase.
Never say never.
So maybe, I'm hoping that would be really cool. And then I still need to get the He-Man chase too. I don't have his chase.
You know, I don't think I have the No, I don't have the He-Man chase either.
So yeah, these are what I need. I did finally find a good deal on a Scareglow common, and that's actually on the way now. So pretty soon I will have the Scareglow set.
I think I only have the comment of that one too.
That's one I got lucky. I bought one and I got the chase. So that what I was
I
so
love when that
happy to get
happens.
the chase. What was that?
I said you gotta love when that happens though, when you
Yes.
buy
Oh,
one can and you pull the chase.
yeah, amazing when that happens. That happened to me with Scare Glow, and that happened with me with Roboto also, which is another really cool one because that's only an 800 count chase.
That happened to me with the Wonka soda and then the Wonka 3 liter.
Oh, that 3 liter, nice. I just pulled my first 3 liter chase a couple days ago. I got the Red Hulk chase.
Oh, I had that at one point too. Somebody needed it, so I traded it out.
It's really cool. I love the look of it.
Our collections of Masters of the Universe are very similar.
Nice. Oh, I
You have a
love
lot
this.
more of the older ones that I don't have, but
And then, so yeah, I think that's, oh yeah, and then I got some of the Dorbs down here. Oh, I realized I did miss a little bit of my Turtles collection. I totally forgot because Turtles kind of overgrew this, and then they've started taking over a bottom shelf down here.
oh, the Deddies.
So I got those. I got the Last Ronin, and then a new favorite is these weird. They're called Fugglers.
Fuglies, that's what they're.
Yeah, uh, they're the creepiest, weirdest things, but I absolutely love them. But they're weird.
Yeah, the teeth weird me out.
Yeah, it's just odd. But I have Leonardo and Donatello. I still need to find the other two of this, but they're I can't help but loving them. They're so creepy and weird.
They remind me of the Quiznos hamster or whatever.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. That's exactly what they remind me of. That weird Quiznos commercial.
Yup.
Yep. And then one of my favorite things from childhood was gargoyles. Do you remember gargoyles?
Yes, I do. I
Yeah,
actually have some Gargoyles comic books.
yeah, I have the entire gargoyles set of pops.
Hi, Fenway.
And at Comic-Con in January, I met Keith David, who is the voice of Goliath.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that was really cool getting to talk to him about gargoyles and meet him and get his autograph on that. That was so cool. Yeah, that's the whole gargoyles line.
I think I have the Gargoyles Chase soda too.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got the soda. It's in a little soda collection. It's way over there. I'll get over there, but I have I couldn't fit that over here, so it ended up going in with the soda collection. And then let me turn the light. And then here is Batman.
Now, do you have all of the chromes, all the expensive chrome ones?
No, I don't have any of the real expensive chrome ones. I just have a few of the cheaper ones just because I think they're really neat looking. I love them. And I had to get the orange chrome because orange is my
That's the
favorite
one
color.
I have.
You have the orange one too?
Yeah, I had to have the orange one.
Yep. Favorite color, gotta have it. But up top of my Batman collection is the Handmade by Robots.
Love those.
There's them. And I got two of the Bloody Batman so I could have one out of box.
Oh, well, they sent me way too many, but they were all damaged, so I gave a couple of them away.
And then I've got a little Batmobile collection up here, which I cannot wait to add the Handmade by Robots Batmobile to it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so then here's the little Batman collection.
I love the steampunk Batman.
I do too. I think that one is so cool. It's something, just a unique, different Batman.
Uh-huh.
Oops. Where is that one? I don't even see it now. I know I have it. Oh, I can't even find him now. I know I have him here somewhere. Yeah, and then
I
I
got
just
that out of a Mama J mystery box too.
I ended up getting the rewind
rewind.
Batman chases, so I thought that was kind of neat. I do
I
not
can
see my.
honestly say, out of all the rewinds, I do not think I have one chase. I've never opened a chase.
Oh, there he is. I knew I had him somewhere.
I love that one.
Yep, there's Steampunk Batman. Yeah, I've gotten the Batman chases of rewinds, and I got the Leonardo Ninja Turtle rewind chase.
Nope, I had 2 commons of Leo. Never hit the chase.
Oh, they're hard to find, those chases. I've tried, I can't even tell you how many Scooby Doo rewind of all the 3 Scooby characters rewinds. I keep getting common. I cannot get those chases.
And then there's people like Sassy that hit chases like every other one she was opening, she was hitting a chase.
Yeah, I don't get it. I can't find one of those chases to save my life.
And I loved the Imperial line too. I love the box
Yes.
color. I love the outfits.
Oh, me too. I wish they would have kept the box color red on them, but then they turned it to a regular box. But I
Yeah, then
love the
nobody wants
red
to believe,
boxes.
because when I had them all lined up in all the red, they looked amazing.
Mhm. Yeah, I love the red boxes and I love the black boxes of the Batman figures. I think the black box figures are really cool looking with the black and gold boxes.
That's why I think I
But
like
they're,
the NFT boxes too.
yeah, the NFT boxes, those black boxes are really cool.
Oh, look at you with the bank robber
It's
Joker.
that one. And then, since I actually didn't pull it out on the other ones, but I'll show this. I think it's really cool. I love seeing this. $8.95 is what I paid for that.
Wow.
And
Count
definitely
the
in a
transaction.
armor, because that is not $8.95 anymore.
No. Do you have the 2-pack too, or just that one?
I don't. That 2-pack would be so cool, but yeah, no, I never did get that one.
Caitlin says, "Okay, now you're just bragging."
So, and then a couple of the comic covers up there and just some other random stuff. But yeah, and then it goes to another soda section because I ran out of room, so I've expanded. So now there's another common and chase soda collection up top here. Get a light over.
I love the Bob Ross chase.
I do too. I love that they flocked his hair. That was such a
Mhm.
brilliant idea for the chase. And there's the gargoyle.
Yeah, I like that one too. That made him look like stone.
You know, I really wish they would do more of them because it's so cool to have the regular and the stone figure.
Duck Dodgers is one of my favorite chases. So
Yeah.
does too. I love that one, the metallic
Yeah.
one.
Such a great metallic. I love the looks of that one. And that was my very, very first soda chase right there, the Green Hornet.
Oh, Sassy's in here now. She said, "I have pulled some cool rewind chases. I never did get any of the Scooby Doo chases."
Oh, hey, Sassy. So Sassy is the whole reason why I'm in YouTube and I'm doing any of this. Sassy brought me into this world, and I thank her for it every day.
I blame her for a lot too. No, I'm just kidding. I love her. I love you, Sass. I love
I
you.
love you, Sass. Then most of these have the common and chases at the top section, and then down here it's just all commons pretty much because I don't have any of these chases.
I still have to get myself a Linus soda because he's got the blue blanket, and I had a blue blanket as a kid.
Yeah, I love that Peanuts cooler that they came out with. So in my cooler, I got the peppermint patty chase.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they did a great job. These peanut sodas translate to soda figures so well.
Yes, they did.
I think they're just amazing as soda characters. So when the cooler's still there, I'm hoping there'll be another discount and the cooler will go on sale because I want to get another one to try to get one of the other chases.
They were on sale for a while, weren't they? That they put them down to like 75, $80 or something for.
I don't remember. They might have. I might have missed that, but yeah, I'll have to watch for it again. I haven't seen the Peanuts cooler go on sale yet. I might have missed it.
Maybe that wasn't one of them. I'm not sure.
And then the last section over here is my Venomized section because I love Venom.
So do I.
Nice.
Like Venom comic books are one of like the main comic book lines that I collect because I'm also a huge Spawn fan. So Spawn is
Okay,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
Spawn is another great one.
So Spawn, Venom, they kind of look similar in some ways, and
So we were talking of Lego earlier. This is one of the few Lego sets that I have bought and put together.
nice.
This was so much fun to put together. I love that set.
I love the busts. I think they're really. I'm working on General Grievous right now. I got to finish him.
Yeah, I would like to get a couple more of the busts. I think they look really cool. They don't take up a lot of room, so it's kind of perfect. And then it goes down to, so this is another one. I love Invader Zim. I've been obsessed with Invader Zim since it came out when I was a teenager. At Comic-Con this past January, the voice actor of Invader Zim was there.
Okay.
And I got to have like I mentioned, there was a huge ice storm when Comic-Con happened. So there wasn't a lot of people at con. So I got a moment when there was nobody in line for him. And I got to have like a 5-7 minute conversation where he kept doing the Invader Zim voice for me as I was talking to him. And as he wrote down the doom, 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 he said it in Invader Zim's voice as he was writing it down. So now every time I look at this, I hear him saying it. It is the coolest experience ever.
That's awesome. Now, see, the one person that didn't have anybody in the line, but I didn't realize it's because they'd shut the line down, was Ralph Macchio. And yeah, and to be honest, I almost wish I had not wasted my money on that one.
Yeah.
He was not the type of person that I thought he was going to be.
Oh, that's a bummer when they're not good to the fans or they're not what you would expect.
Well, it was more of along the lines of my nephew, and my nephew chose him because my nephew had been being bullied in school. And so we kind of tried to explain that to him, and I was hoping he would have some words of encouragement, because he played a bullied. That's his biggest character. He was being bullied.
Yeah.
And it was.
And he didn't really give anything?
No, it was more like, oh, did you want bonsai on this?
That's
And
disappointing.
Seth, you've missed part of it unless you were sitting in the background not talking. But yeah, you've missed a huge portion of his collection. You'll have to go back and watch.
Yeah. Who was that?
Sassy.
Oh, Sassy. Oh, yeah, Sassy. We're well into the collection tour now. Yeah. And then here is, I've never watched anime. I've never been an anime fan. I still don't really watch much, but I became obsessed with Demon Slayer. I absolutely love it. So then I started collecting the line of pops.
Okay.
The only anime I watch, probably the only anime I will ever watch, but for some reason I became obsessed with Demon Slayer.
Oh, she has seen it. She's been here. She just wasn't talking.
Oh, okay, cool.
Buffy.
And I'm a major Buffy fan. That's another set. I don't have it out right now because I couldn't find room for it, but I have almost the entire Buffy set. I'm missing the 3-pack, and I'm missing the Chase Vampire Spike. Other than that, I have all the Buffy pops.
Wow. Yeah. I'm jealous.
And I have I was working on meeting the Buffy actors. There's me with Eliza Dushku,
I love her.
and then me with Spike.
Oh, he's short. Holy crap.
Oh yeah, I'm 6'4", but yeah, he is kind of short. But
No, see,
it
I like
was so
Eliza Dushku was also in
cool.
Bring It On. I loved her in Bring It
Yes,
On as well.
loved her and Bring It On. Oh, yeah. And since I'm here, also me with Bruce Campbell.
Oh, Bruce Campbell, Michigan man.
He was really cool. I loved meeting him. He was awesome in person. And then I have this. So I don't know. This is a really expensive pop and really hard to find. I have two, one out of box because it ended up being a lucky thing. When I ordered the first one, it came to me completely destroyed. And I called the company and they sent me a replacement and let me keep the one that was destroyed. So I have one out of box. It's by far my most expensive out of box pop, which is why it's in a protector. Yep. But so cool to have that out of box and then a good one in box.
Nice. Yeah, you have an amazing collection. It's very diverse.
And then just a little bit of The Simpsons. And then goes to Garbage Pail Kids.
I have a couple of the Garbage Pail Kids too, because I was a Garbage Pail Kid collector when I was a kid.
Yep, me too. I love the Garbage Pail Kids line. I wish they would make some more of these. But that's, again, another one where Funko did a glow right. That glow is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, that is my collection.
That is awesome. Now, and see, you are lucky that you have your whole house. I would get in big trouble if I have comics in my living room on the wall, but all of the collectibles are in this room.
Mm-hmm. So you can't really spread out like I have, yeah.
I would love to. Well, in the guest room across the hall from here, I also have like my metal lunch boxes. They're hanging on the wall. They're almost like the headboard of the bed that's in there. So, of my old vintage metal lunchbox collection. So
that's a cool collection, I bet. You had a couple lunchboxes back in the day, but I think I've gotten rid of them over the years because I just didn't really keep collecting lunchboxes and needed room for other stuff. So I eventually just got rid of all my lunchboxes.
I went through a kind of a phase where I was collecting them. So I have like the first Star Wars, all three Star Wars, Fraggle Rock. I have Masters of the Universe. I have Thundercats.
Wow.
Yeah. But I only would collect them if I could get the original thermos too.
Oh, yeah. I have to have the original thermos to go with it. That definitely makes a difference.
I don't use the thermoses. I have used the lunch boxes to take my lunch to work, though.
So you do use the lunch boxes?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. I don't put anything in there that'll bang them up or do anything to them, but I'll throw my lunch in there and just for a conversation piece.
Yeah. Kind of neat conversation pieces. Yeah, it's like I wear a lot of Funko shirts and collectible shirts, and always gets people asking questions about them too.
I get a lot of people now that when I wear my Handmade by Robots shirt or my hoodie out are like, Handmade by Robots, I know them, and whereas before, you wouldn't hear that. So it's been interesting that like more and more people say something.
Nice. More and more people are starting to hear about it. It's getting out there more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like I mentioned, I work with this in my background, so it's really cool. I get to talk with people almost all day, every day when I'm in a meeting, and somebody new is like, wait, what is on your background? Is that real? I'm like, oh yeah, it's real. And I reach back and I start grabbing stuff and I start showing people while I'm in work meetings, showing them my collection behind me. It's really fun.
Yeah, people have asked me before, like, they're like, is that a virtual backdrop? And I'm like, no, nope. Yeah.
Another one I got really lucky on and pulled two of.
You got I have duplicates of everything but the Chase.
Oh no. Yeah, I placed two different or well, actually, no, I placed an order online and I went into Hot Topic and they had some there also. So then I bought some in store and got a chase in my online order and a chase with the order I got in store.
Sassy says so much for being an introvert, huh, Frog?
Yes. Oh, Sassy was there on my very first live and it went very different than this. I've gotten much more comfortable over the what year and a half of doing this now. And now, yeah, when you mentioned wanting to do lives, I messaged you right away. I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm down. Let me do a
Yeah.
live. I will jump at the chance to do lives now. So I think I have gotten over my I mean, I still get nervous. I mentioned to you that when I was first starting. My nerves still get me, but I'm not as scared and freaked out about it now as I used to be. I've gotten more comfortable doing that live last month with Mary Saul was a lot of fun, and now doing this. Yeah, I will jump at any chance to do a live now because it's fun having these conversations. And just like with Mary Saul, I've just realized we've been on for over 2 hours. Me and Mary Saul did that too, and the time just flew
Yeah,
by.
I didn't realize it either. I realized it when she walked in because she usually walks in when she wants me to like take her out. And so when she walked in, I was like, I looked at the time. I'm like, oh, okay, I see what's going on.
It's been 2 hours. Yeah, it's so much fun and meeting people, getting to have this conversation with you, realize that we have so much in common. That is
Common, yeah,
awesome. Yeah.
absolutely. Well,
And you got to try the Kit Kats.
yeah, I got to try the lemon Kit Kat. That might be my favorite one besides the original. I wish they would come out with one with peanut butter in it, but they haven't done that yet. But
Oh, that would be
out of the
so
flavored ones,
good.
that's probably one of my favorite. The Fruity Pebbles, the fruity cereal one, that was a little much. It was like overly sweet. The birthday cake one's okay. The churro one was eh. Matcha, I don't like.
Oh, yeah, that would be like dirt flavor almost.
To me, matcha tastes like seaweed, so I just don't eat matcha flavored things because it kind of tastes like seaweed to me. I don't know why, but it does.
Yeah, I don't care for the taste of matcha either. It's just not a pleasant flavor.
No, not at all. But we need to do this again, even
Yes.
if it's on your channel, and then I can do the reverse and show you my stuff and the fun things that
Yes.
I have, and we could do some other taste testing. You can introduce me to something else that's really good. Those Skippy things that you showed me in the picture, I gotta try. I gotta find those now.
Oh, those are so good. Definitely check those out. But yeah, I would love to do that. I've never hosted a live on my channel, so that would be awesome. It'd be really cool to host you and get a look at your collection. I think that would be awesome. I would love to do that sometime.
Yeah, I love StreamYard. It was easy to start with. I probably should upgrade myself to another platform, but I do love because I know how easy it is to run on StreamYard, and so yeah, if you're looking to do like a live streaming thing, this is an easy way to do it.
Okay. I just noticed Mama J's comment, probably what I was talking about. Sassy brought me into this world.
Yeah,
Mama
she put
Sassy gave birth
Sassy
to a
gave birth to a
frog.
frog.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Alrighty, guys.
yeah, I'll
Well,
probably reach out to you to figure that out because I
yeah,
don't know how
let's
to
do
set
it.
that up. So yeah, to set up that StreamYard or whatever, reach to figure out how to do that. And yeah, I would love to host a live. I think that would be really cool.
Well, I needed this tonight. So tonight's show is dedicated to my cousin Robin, who passed away suddenly on Sunday.
Oh,
I want
sorry to
to
hear that.
shout out to my cousins Brooke, Dane, Barry, Teddy, Rick, and all of the family that are down in Indiana right now that kind of dealing with the fallout from that. So to my cousin Robin, I love you. I'm gonna miss your laugh, and until we meet again. Thank you guys so much for coming tonight. And Rob, thank you so much. I needed to laugh. I needed to get my mind off of things. So I very much appreciate it.
Yes. Yeah, I'm
And
glad I could help with that. I know that can be a really hard time, and it's nice to have something that can take your mind off of it. So I'm glad I'm glad I was able to help with that tonight.
besides this little pain in my rear end right here,
What's the
right?
name? I didn't
This
catch
is
that.
Fenway.
Anyway, okay. Oh, that's cool.
So you say hi? She's like, no, I don't even like looking at the camera, Mom.
Like, you need to take me out, Mom.
Yeah, she walks in and then I'm like, oh, what time? And we do that all the time. But yeah, I'm going to take her out. But thank you guys again. I have another video coming. Well, I have 2 more videos coming this week. So look for those. One is all of us going to the French restaurant for Mom's birthday. And then we do have Mom's birthday video coming out on Saturday. So, all right, everybody. Have a great evening. Thank you so much. And we'll talk to you guys soon.
Yep. Thank you. And thanks, everybody. Bye.
Good night.